Hey co-reporters, what is the tea on Chet Hanks and his relationship with Tom Hanks? I know that in the film world or whatever, people who are fans of Tom Hanks or film in general, they always say that he's this amazing person who does so much good for the world and everything, which is why I don't understand his relationship with his son, right? Doesn't charity start at home? So his son just came out on his YouTube channel and claimed that he does not have a strong role model. He hasn't had a strong male role model to tell him, bro, F these people, they're jealous of you. When it comes to everybody kind of dragging him for, his fake Jamaican accent and his, a little bit of obsession with rap or Jamaican or whatever culture. Chet says that he really needed someone to tell him, and I quote, "You have all these things they want, so they're just trying to effing throw their shade at you so you can feel crappy about yourself because they're jealous. I needed to hear that, and I didn't have anyone to tell me that. This is me now telling the younger version of myself what I needed to hear then." But here's the thing, are people really jealous of Chet Hanks, or are they just calling him out for trying to, act like he belongs to a certain culture that he does not belong to, trying to fake an accent, trying to fake street credibility to fit into the rap world, etc., etc. I think that people are just holding his feet to the fire about what it is that he's doing, and he doesn't like that. Maybe his father, Tom Hanks, did not want to blow up his ego by claiming that these people who, literally are Jamaican or literally, belong in these worlds that he's rapping about or whatever, are jealous of him. And, if that is the case, then kudos to you, Tom Hanks, for not, feeding into that ego. Chet continues on to claim that, being the father of Tom Hanks is what makes a majority of people like him and not even give him a chance. He says, "My experience was even more complicated because on top of fame already being toxic, I wasn't even famous. I was just the son of somebody famous. So I hadn't even done anything to deserve any sort of recognition. And that created a lot of contempt." And I can agree with him there, just naturally speaking, that a lot of people don't really care for children of famous people just getting famous off the backs of their parents and being able to just waltz into that world and making millions of dollars very easily. We saw this with the Hadid sisters and, the rise of the nepotism model starting with them. Kendall Jenner, Hailey Bieber wanted in on that. I remember Kylie, before all of her plastic surgery, she wanted to be a model as well. That used to be a riot on the internet. We've got a lot of actors whose parents were already actors, so they just waltzed in through the doorway. We're talking about Zoe Kravitz here. We're talking about, I wanted to say Rashida Jones, but her father was Quincy Jones. And I also wanted to say Lily Collins, but her father was Tom Collins or Phil Collins or whatever. So you get it, right? A lot of these new up and coming actors or musicians or whatever are already the kids of famous people. So they just get everything handed to them, and people are supposed to just, suck it up and enjoy what they're creating, the film they're creating, the music they're creating. And now people are choosing not to, especially with the democratization of fame with the internet, right? Now you're getting people who are coming up on their own, from obscurity on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, etc., etc. And I think that that's really shaking up the industry. And it's why people are not just going to sit here and accept Tom Hanks's child's music just because he is the son of Tom Hanks, One thing that's so interesting about these nepotism babies is that they never acknowledge the fact that they're even known, period, because of who their parents are. They go, "Oh, this is so bad. Everybody knows who I am and hates me, blah, blah, blah." But the thing is, everybody knows who you are. So you already come with that built-in following. And that is very valuable, in this digital economy, the creator economy, where that translates into money almost automatically. They never acknowledge that part of their privilege, but I digress. What do you think about Chet Hanks's latest ramblings, you guys? Let me know in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.